Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about all of my favorite drugstore brushes. Now in the past, when I've done drugstore makeup tutorials, I've used Morphe brushes because they are a really good price, but this video does not involve any Morphe brushes. These are all brushes that you can literally walk into Rite Aid, CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, Target, and pick them up today. You do not have to worry about shipping. So if you see something that piques your interest in this video, you can literally go to the store today and pick it up. As of the last like 4 or 5 years, ever since makeup tutorials have really become popular, makeup pages on Instagram, drugstore brands have really stepped up their game as far as makeup formulas and their brush quality. And so now you don't have to worry about spending $20 per brush just to get a good quality tool. Now you can literally just walk into their drugstore and pick out almost any brand and it's gonna be a really great product. So that's the thing I love about drugstore anymore. I used to be kind of snobby with like high-end makeup. Like mostly on my channel, you will see high-end makeup because it really is the best. You can buy great makeup for a great price now, and the same goes for brushes. Before we get too far into this video, how about this new hair? I mean, I told you guys in February, I threatened to go blonde and I started doing it. And so this is the first step towards it. So I'm gonna go back probably next week and go even more blonde. I only did like a partial weave this time. Like you could see some of the red still here underneath because she was afraid that like I was gonna get a chemical haircut and like all my hair was gonna break off. We used lots and lots of Olaplex, and fortunately my hair is still fairly healthy even though we bleached the absolute shit out of it. So yeah, I am officially going blonde again. What do you guys think? Let me know. Also on my lips today is the Kylie Posy K lip kit, in case you were wondering. Some of these brushes are gonna be dirty. Just telling you up front. I didn't have time to clean them all before I filmed, so you don't mind, right? The first brand of drugstore brushes that I wanna talk about is Real Techniques, and this brand was actually developed by the Pixie Woos, which is two sisters who have a YouTube channel, and they're like one of the first pioneer makeup channels on YouTube, and they are excellent, really talented makeup artists. And so they developed the brand Real Techniques, and they do have some more they have some brushes that are more on the pricey end, like $20, $25 per brush, but these ones right here with the gold handle and these ones with like the pink handle, and they also have some with a purple handle, they're really, really good quality and they're really inexpensive. This is one of the best under eye setting brushes that I've ever used. It's one of the ones that I always grab. If it's clean, I'm definitely gonna grab it. It's just the perfect size to fit right under there, and it just picks up the perfect amount of product. I love this line of brushes, and I mean, I even like them so much that I bought one of these for my mom, and she absolutely loves it. Real Techniques is also the manufacturer of these little guys that you've been seeing everywhere on YouTube. This is one of the closest dupes to the Beauty Blender that you can find, and it's $6. Can't beat it with a stick. Next up, I want to show you a brand that I just never thought I would use their brushes ever, but I was like, you know what? The price is so good that even if I hate them, I'm really not out any money. And the brand is actually Wet n Wild. And I've talked about this Kabuki brush in the past. It feels cheap in the hand. Honestly, it does feel kind of cheap because it's like, it's all plastic. But this brush is actually really, really good at distributing your foundation all around your face. It's very quick. It's a very quick brush to use. So I really enjoy this. I think it was $4 at Walgreens. And I also have two of this brush right here, which is really, really nice for transition shades in the crease. I have two of these. I bought one, loved it, so I went back and got another. And then I also have the little flat brush from their line as well, which is wonderful for carving out your eyebrows. And these little eye brushes I think are only like $2 or $3. Really, really super affordable. Now I can't leave e.l.f. out of the mix. e.l.f. has developed some really, really great brushes. These are some of my favorites to use. This brush right here is one of the studio brushes, and I love to use this for bronzer. It just picks up the perfect amount, and there's this really popular formula of bronzer now that's like really waxy, like Makeup Forever makes it, and you really have to dig your brush in there to get any product. Like you would not be able to use like a fluffy brush like this from MAC to pick up any product. You have to have a stiffer brush, and I love this brush for those types of bronzers. The bristles are synthetic, of course, but they're really, really soft, and this is just the perfect size for blending your bronzer. Bronzer brushes need to have slightly shorter handles, and this is the perfect size handle as well. I also have this small tapered brush from e.l.f., another really great brush for setting the under eye, and also if you're in a pinch, it works for highlighter as well. I also have this contour brush from e.l.f., and this is comparable to the Sigma version. This is a really, really great brush. The bristles are stiff, and it's perfect for getting a really structured contour on your cheeks, and you can also use it to do a contour on your forehead as well, or the old double chin. And the edge of the brush is at a 90-degree angle, so you can use it to contour your nose. This is just an entire face contour brush, and for $5 you really can't beat it. Not only that, but these e.l.f. brushes don't really shed much at all when you're washing them, so you don't have to worry about being extremely gentle. You can just go at it, get all the product out of there, and they're just easy to clean because you don't have to worry about them falling apart. Next up, another brush brand that you guys have seen me use multiple times in the past in tutorials is Sonia Kashuk. I probably have 5 of these number 109 brushes. These are $4 each, I believe. And I also have the ones that are the slightly shorter version. And I love to use these on makeup clients because they're cheap. I mean, if you're using it on somebody and then you accidentally drop it on the ground, you don't have to worry about it getting scuffed up because it's not expensive or anything like that, but it's still really great quality. And this brush, the number 109, is actually very comparable to the Sigma E40, which is a best-selling eye blending brush. So these are really, really great. I also have several of the 106, which are the flat brush, and I think these are real hair, but they're really great for packing eyeshadow on the lid because they're stiff and super flat. So really, really great for that. One of my most favorite eyeliner brushes is also from Sonia Kashuk. It's the number 107. It's the bent liner brush. If you are a makeup artist and you're doing winged eyeliner on somebody else, get a bent eyeliner brush like this, especially this one. This one's like $3.99, right? And you don't have to worry about tweaking your wrist or your arm at a funny angle just to get that little flick on somebody's winged eyeliner. You can just turn the brush. These brushes do not shed when you're washing them. They stay together. I've probably had all of these little blending brushes for 4 years now, and I've used and abused them, and they're still in great shape. Next up, I want to show you a makeup sponge that is literally falling apart in my hand right now because I've used the absolute crap out of it. I'm going to throw it away after this video, but I wanted to share it with you guys before I get rid of it. I've talked about this before. This is the Ecotools makeup sponge, and this actually came in a sponge duo, a 2-pack for $10. I got it at Walmart, and it comes with a smaller sized version of the same sponge. This is amazing. Okay, you've got the flat end for blending your foundation. You've got this end right here for not only getting under the eyes, but I love to use this with my NARS liquid bronzer because you can just stipple it on right here and not worry about it getting everywhere, which is a problem with liquid and cream bronzers. They tend to get everywhere. So with this little flat edge right here, it's just perfect for getting around the border of your face. I love this sponge. $10 for 2 sponges, and it's extremely good quality. The only reason it's falling apart is because I've had it for about 6 months now, and I use it every single day, and I wash it every other day. So it's really taken a beating, but I definitely recommend this. I've been seeing this on more and more YouTube channels recently, and everybody seems to love it. So anyway, I love this. You need it. Oh, and that sponge is from Ecotools. Did I say that? I don't remember. The last brand of brushes that I want to talk to you about is called Moda, and it is by the brand Royal and Langnickel. Royal and Langnickel make really high quality brushes, and they are pretty pricey, but they did develop the brand Moda. This is the one that I have that's like a normal style brush, and I got this about a year ago, and I talked about it. I think it was in my favorites video last summer. I don't remember. So this was $8, and this is what they call the contour brush, but I actually prefer it for blush because it's the perfect size, and you don't have to worry about getting like a huge patch of pink on your cheek. It's just like the perfect size for blush right here. Not only is it the perfect size, but it has a good weight in the hand. It just feels high quality for $8. I mean, and so the last couple brushes I'm going to show you are also from the brand Moda, but they are this style of brush, and this is one dirty sucker right here. I have used this brush so many times. Okay, so here's the deal. I saw this 4-pack of brushes at Walmart for I think $14, and I was like, mine. So I bought them, I bring them home, and I didn't use them for like 2 weeks. They just sat on my desk, and I would look at them every morning, and I was like, I'm kind of intimidated by these, you know? I'm used to like a foundation brush like this that's traditional that you know. And so this kind of intimidated me, and so I watched videos on YouTube like how to use them and stuff. And the way that you use it is you keep your finger right here, and you hold it like this, and you just blend the foundation like this, and the brush is not supposed to leave your face. So you just dot your foundation around your face, and you just blend it like this, and don't take the brush off of your skin until you're done blending. This is the best foundation brush I've ever used in my life. I absolutely adore this brush. Not only is it amazing, but it's super cute. I feel like a unicorn when I use it. So the set of brushes came with 4 different sizes. So of course this one is for foundation. You could also use it for like contour if you wanted to, but I would use these smaller brushes. So it came with, this is the next smallest size right here, and this is perfect for cream bronzer. I love to use this for my Chanel bronzer, and then there's this one also, which is perfect for under eye concealer, and then this little guy right here, which I like to use for my nose contour because it's more of a natural motion to go like this than to have like, say, a flat contour brush and have to put your arm like this, and you know, it's just more of a natural motion. What is that called? Ergonomic? Yes, this is an ergonomic brush, and so it's just really easy to use, really super quick. I wouldn't recommend using this particular style of brush with powder products because there are thousands and thousands and thousands of bristles in each brush, and each bristle is going to pick up product, and so you're going to get way too much, and then you will find over time you're going through product more quickly because it's picking up too much. And so I would recommend using these with cream or liquid products only. And let me tell you something about using this for your under eye concealer. You apply it and this will not, it's like 10 times different than using a beauty blender, because if you use a beauty blender, it's going to absorb the excess product. This does not absorb any excess product. You will not lose any product at all when you're blending your under eye concealer. It's absolutely crazy. One thing I will say about these brushes is they do take a little bit more effort and soap to clean than like a traditional kabuki brush like this, just because there are so many bristles, and so you really have to dig in there to get the product out. But one thing I've also noticed is that you get more uses per wash out of each brush. Like with this one, I can maybe stretch it to 3 uses before it needs to get washed, just for, you know, hygiene purposes. But with this, I could probably use it 8 to 10 times before needing to wash it, which for me, a lazy girl, that is a bonus. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Normally you go nuts over my drugstore videos, so I really hope you found this useful. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe down below. If you are not subscribed yet, I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. And please don't forget to leave a comment on a type of video that you would like to see me film in the future. I always like to hear your guys' recommendations. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!